Hello there. My name is Jason Perkins. I'd like to welcome you to another episode in the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I'm an attorney who specializes in handling Georgia workers' compensation cases. I created this series of videos because I wanted to provide people who've been hurt at work with helpful information about Georgia's workers' compensation law and the benefits they should receive under that law. Today I want to talk to you about what does a workers' compensation attorney do. So on a daily basis, I spend a lot of time talking with attorneys that represent insurance companies and insurance adjusters and doctors' offices to make sure that my clients receive the benefits that they should. Now, the different tasks that I do on a day-to-day basis fall into a variety of categories. I'm going to talk to you about three of them that I kind of do over and over again. One thing that I do is making sure that my clients receive the workers' compensation benefits that they should. Under Georgia's workers' compensation law, there's three basic types of benefits, and there's two that are most commonly received. Those two benefits are medical treatment and testing for your injury and wage loss benefits for your reduced earning capacity as a result of your injury. So what does that mean? It means that you should receive medical treatment and testing. That means the insurance company paying you for the treatment and testing you need as a result of your injury. The insurance company should cover that 100% with authorized doctors. So I'm spending time making sure my clients are getting that medical treatment and testing that they need, making sure that the insurance company is paying for it, that doctor's appointments are authorized, and taking next steps if they're not to make sure that treatment and testing gets done. I'm also making sure that my clients receive the weekly wage loss benefits that they should. If they're out of work, they receive something called temporary total disability, or if they're working but making less money on light duty, they receive temporary partial disability. Making sure the insurance company is paying that on a weekly basis as they're supposed to, and that if they don't, that we get those checks sent to them by the insurance company after that with late penalties if they're appropriate. So I spend a lot of time dealing with insurance companies about the benefits that my client should receive. One of the other things I'm regularly doing is evaluating and proving my client's case. Insurance companies often deny all or part of your workers' compensation claim. When that happens, it may be necessary to go to court to make the insurance company do what they are supposed to do under the workers' compensation law. So if they deny your claim, that doesn't mean you just don't receive the benefits. What it means is you may need a judge to order the insurance company to pay those benefits. And so I'm evaluating my client's case and developing the evidence necessary to prove their case to a judge in court. Under workers' compensation, there are certain rules about what the insurance company does and doesn't have to cover. There's also certain rules about how to present evidence in court so that a judge can receive that evidence and use it as part of making a decision on your case and granting benefits to you. Understanding those different rules is important because if you don't, you can't prove your case to a judge. You won't have the evidence that you need, or that evidence won't get admitted into court. Also, getting this done the right way often means that you won't actually have to take the insurance company all the way to court because the evidence will be there and they'll understand that they have to pay the benefits that the evidence shows that they need to pay. Because if they don't, then a judge is going to order them to pay the benefits and may actually order them to pay attorney's fees on top of those benefits. Now, the last general thing that I do in most workers' compensation cases is helping my clients get out of the workers' compensation system when they're ready to do so. Nobody wants to be in the workers' compensation system for the rest of their life. The Georgia workers' compensation system is just not a good long-term system. If you can get better and get to a point where you're able to get out of the system, that's often a good thing to do. So one of my goals is to make sure that my clients receive the benefits that they should and improve to a point where they're ready to get out of the system so that they can move on with their lives when they're ready to do that. Settlement is generally the way that that's done. Now, settlement in a workers' compensation case is not anything that you ever have to do. The workers' compensation insurance company can't force you to settle your case. But ideally, you'd like to get into a situation where you have improved and recovered from your injury and can move on and get out of the workers' compensation system. And settlement is usually a way that you can transition out and still have some resources to move on safely while you return to work. And if you still need more medical treatment in the future. Hope you found this information about what a workers' compensation attorney does helpful. If you have, please let me know that. One of the best ways you can do that is by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. And if you've got more questions about Georgia workers' compensation law, I'd encourage you to reach out and schedule a free consultation to get answers to those questions. There's two easy ways that you can schedule a consultation with me. First is by calling the phone number at the bottom of the screen, and the other is by reaching out to us to our website, which is www.perkinslawtalk.com. You can click on and submit the free consultation request form, and a member of our workers' compensation team will reach out to you and get a consultation scheduled. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video today. I want to wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injuries.